Hey everybody, MTG Noob here, bringing you game 2 against the Sorins Vengeance kind of style deck. I have a very keepable hand, especially if he starts dumping things in the yard. So we have a spell bomb for that. We're not going to be hitting it off just quite yet. I don't want for him to realize we have spell bomb. So a lot of our hand is just really reactive kind of cards. Okay, so we'll play that out and we'll pass the turn. We are a little bit behind being on the draw in this matchup, but it is what it is, and we'll try to do what we can do about it. Okay, this turn we'll probably think twice unless he tries to resolve something good. Um, do I care? Do I care? Do I care? Do I care? No, I don't think I care about that. I think I gotta care about bigger fish. Okay, we'll draw a card here. Another Snapcaster, which is always nice. Extraction. I think that's a pretty good one. I think taking out one of his big things is worth it. So I'm going to pay because I'm already behind. And I'm going to extract this. Plus, I'll get a better glimpse at his hand. See what happens. Get this one. Get this one. Okay, so I don't think he actually sideboarded anything. And his hand is pretty crappy. Let's just write it down and be a good player. Okay, how many ponders? He's got 4 ponders in the deck. I'm gonna say okay. We got the one in his graveyard, right? Because I often forget that. Okay, so make sure we get that one too, and we'll say okay. I don't want to play the Snapcaster now, but I also don't want him to get the ponder going. Um, but he's not going to play the Mystic Retrieval just yet. So I think we can Snapcaster, get his guy. I think Ponder does nothing here, so I think it's fine. Plus, we'll get an extra card. So what I'm going to do is Snapcaster, buy back Extraction for 2 life, and then play, and then block. So use the Ponder. And we'll take his Mystic Retrievals, because those are really good when he goes like Sorins Vengeance, counter it, okay, buy it back, okay, try to counter it again, buy it back, okay, but I think taking Ponder is just as good, kind of neutering his play at the moment. I definitely like blocking there. See if he wants to do anything else. If not, we'll grab his Ponder now. So he can't play anymore, and he has nothing in his graveyard. Alright, so he actually drew another Ponder and a Memoricide. So let me write that. He played out a Swamp. Okay, I'll get the other ones. I'll get the one from his hand. Clicking on cards is actually harder when they're in 3 places. Okay, and so we have all of them. Yep, okay, we hit okay. Alright, so his hand was pretty stacked, but I don't think he's doing much at the moment. Okay, we have a tap Darkslick Shores. We're not doing anything outside of that. So his hand is actually Retrieval, Sever. He played the Swamp, played the Island, He's trying to play the Memora side. So he has Mystic Retrieval, um, Sever the Bloodline, and a Mystery card. Okay. I think we have to mana leak this. I would have really liked to dissipate it there because of the fact that we didn't have double blue up. We couldn't. So what we're gonna do this turn is hopefully just dissipate his. Gonna dissipate his Mystic Retrieval, so he can't really do anything about it. We're not gonna play out a Spell Bomb here, even though now would be a good time because of the fact that. Sorry, crunchy pancake in my face. Had to eat it. Um, because we don't want to tip him off that we can remove his graveyard at any time. Okay, so he's paying 4. Okay, we're going to dissipate that. So this way he can't get it back. And then we'll say okay. Alright, we have a Ratchet Bomb. We're not really doing much, so we'll just think twice. See what he wants to do. Sorins Vengence here would be pretty annoying. Let's see if he drew into it. All right. I think that might be a yes. He drew into it. We're gonna, I guess, dissipate that. The only problem is, like, if he draws his other runic repetition, then we end up getting a little bit screwed because he can get back whatever cards he wants, including the runic repetition we, you know, ever so lovingly got rid of. Alright, get our beats on. He's down to 1 card. We don't know what it is. Oh, we do know what it is. It's a Sever the Bloodline. Okay, we don't have much else going for us. We don't really have any counters here. So we're actually going to play out a Ratchet Bomb. It's probably unnecessary, but excuse me. Okay. Can't do anything about that. We'll think twice here. If we didn't play out the Ratchet Bomb, we could have possibly drawn into a counter there, so that might have been a little bit better, but nonetheless. Alright, so we got nothing going for us. We have no creatures, so we're not really worried about this Sever the Bloodline just yet. Not really drawing much action here. It's possible we should have just played the Spell Bomb to draw a card. In times like this, I think we're not doing anything and he's not doing anything. It's just like off the top of his deck, things become very live. And I'm going to give him a target to worry about. So I'm going to play the Spell Bomb out. I don't have to pop it now, but the fact that it's in play, can't really do anything crazy. So, sorry. He divinations there and draws 2 cards and then does nothing. We play out a land and we're doing nothing ourselves. He plays out a land, doing nothing. That's a good one. I think I'm going to main phase that. So we could hopefully, you know, dump some stuff into our yard. I think it's better to have the Snapcaster here. Let's just make sure my mana is correct. Yeah, because having the straight up dissipate is great, but taking the mana is the dude is better as well because it gives me options in case I want to, for whatever reason, just mana leak. Okay, I'll alchemy again here. I'll alchemy and stop eating delicious pancakes. I'm sorry. Super unprofessional when you eat pancakes while commentating, I heard. All right, we're gonna just take the drown yard. That was pretty good because it siphoned through a bunch of lands, plus it put a draw spell in our graveyard if we need it. And we draw another drown yard, so that's good. We're going to pass the turn, and then we'll try to start drown yarding him. We got to make sure we keep mana up for dissipate and snapcaster. The only thing we really don't want to have happen here is for us to mess up countering his one spell, which is really Mystic Retrieval. We don't even really care about the Sorins Vengence right now. We care more that he can buy it back. Okay, and as you see, we tip one into the yard, another sever. Oh, alright, that's a good one. We'll do that now. Extract his vengeances this way. Plus now we have Snapcaster. So, I mean, we're pretty much taking apart his, you know, we'll get rid of this one. And we'll write Island, Red Sun. Okay. We're checking, making sure there's nothing in his graveyard. Gun. Okay, we'll get that one. And I think that's it. We can't do anything else. We can pop our bomb, but I don't think we will. Alright, he's down to 31 cards. I guess he's going to try to finish us off with a giant Red Sun Zenith, which we're not going to allow ever. Okay, now we get to do this twice. I think his only out is me eating delicious pancakes and misclicking when, he tries to burn us out for 20 or 18. Okay, we hit a moan. So it might be preferable to mill him and then hit him with, the spell bomb. Okay, we have a go for the throat, which, is a little worried he might bring in some sort of craziness, but I don't see any of it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we can mill him now, which we'll do, and then we'll spell bomb him. We won't be drawing the card off of it, but we want to try to get as much use out of our spell bomb as possible. We've got to make sure we leave appropriate mana up for Dissipate and Snapcaster, because that's what we're going to try to do when he ends up going Red Sun for 100. We got to, dissipate that. Alright, so we got a bunch of cards that were good. We will not pay a black here. And we will remove his graveyard. say okay 1,000 infinity times and lag, tempting me to eat delicious pancakes, but also being very steadfast by not eating the pancakes. And these aren't normal pancakes. I don't know if you know, but these are breakfast birthday pancakes because the MTG noob's birthday is today. Happy birthday to me. St. Patrick's Day in the house. What? Okay, so we'll see what he wants to do. He can red sun us for, I guess, 11. Yeah, that's the one we gotta counter. I mean, okay, counter that puppy. 'Cause that's the card that's gonna kill us. Okay, and he gives us the GG. Nonetheless, reconfirming that it is pancake time. I would tell you if you subscribed. If you haven't subscribed, maybe I'll send you a free pancake, but that would just be a lie. So, thanks for watching, and please subscribe whether you like pancakes or not.